we internally in Traceable use a tool that helps on every commit that a developer is doing? Do we have a tool which reviews it rigorously? When I say that, let me break that question down. For example, Traceable is there, we'll be following SOC 2, HIPAA, GDPR, whatever. First, check that PR whether it violates any of the compliance standards. Second, check, for example, must be using Java or any language. Do we violate any of the coding standards of that? And lastly, understand what is the security posture or a blast radius of that particular commit. Do we have those kind of practice in place? And then we can move this question to everyone.
Yeah, I think if you look at the big part of SDLC is the shift left, right? Which means that try to find issues before you push code to production, whether it's functional issues, operational issues, performance issues, security issues, right? And I think shift left is becoming more and more real, and you're able to find a lot of issues effectively. I think the biggest problem with shift left is false positive, right? Like even if you go 20 years back, there were a lot of tools like find bugs, coverity, right? You will get a report.
They still exist. Coverity is still there.
Yeah, I know.
Market leader.
Yeah, but they've evolved a lot. But I think the point I'm saying is that you'll get a big report of 10,000 issues, and maybe only hundreds are real issues. So I think in the whole shift left world, the biggest problem is false positive. Now, see, if you basically tie everything together of the different kind of checks you can make, right? Whether it's the pure static testing, or there is something called as DAST for security testing. I think eventually what I see, the trend I see is you'll be able to correlate a lot of different issues and metrics across different parts of shift left. And that's where I think the false positives will come down. And that's where the efficacy of all the tools in the shift left will go up. Because in the current form and shift, even though every company has invested a lot in shift left, it's more as a checkbox or compliance. But in reality, the action is very little. And that's because if you send a developer a report with 1,000 issues, and if he or she knows that only 10 are real, I don't think they will spend any time. They will say yes to the manager, but nothing will happen, right? So the main problem with any tooling right now, whether it's PR reviews or anything in the shift left, is the false positive, right? But that is getting better as you correlate the findings from different phases of shift left, and that's how things will get better.